Hello, hope you are having a wonderful day. This is Zuzana Mukumai Filipova from Intercultural Relationships. Celebrate your differences. And today I would love to share this simple trick which you can use to battle negative emotions in your relationship. Recently, I have came across this Danish saying, which I'm not going to try to pronounce in Danish, but basically in English translation, it means find five errors. And it's used for the type of people who can find at least five errors, even about seemingly perfect things. And I love this saying because I realized that many of us, including myself, we have the natural tendency to look for the errors, to look for the negative things rather than for the positive ones. And we often do it in our relationship, especially after the initial in love phase finishes and we are in the middle of the everyday hustle, school, work, children, hobbies, friends. So we are in the middle of everything and we often start to look for the errors in our partner rather than in appreciating the things which are great and which we can be grateful for. So can you relate to some of these thoughts? For example, my husband, he knew that I have this important meeting at 8 p.m. and he came late. This is so disrespectful. Or why it always has to be me who organize everything. Or the last one which I can think of is, for example, oh, he promised to do this work in the garden and he still hasn't done it. So now I would like you to do one thing, because we cannot improve our relationships by watching videos, by reading books, but we can improve our relationship by taking action. So if you can actually take a paper and pen and write down all the things which are bugging you now, or the negative thoughts you are having about your partner or about some things he's doing. And actually pause the video. It's not gonna run away. Pause it and write these things. So I hope you have done it. And I would like to ask you, after writing all these things, how did you feel? I can imagine maybe you feel angry, irritated, sad, unloved, ugly, unworthy, ungrateful, and all these negative emotions. And negative emotions make us less happy. And what is the purpose of the negative emotions? Are they even useful for something? Yes, they are important alert signals. So imagine like there is a hot stove, and when you put your hand on the hot stove, will you keep your hand on the stove or you will remove it? I am sure that you will remove your hand, and that's exactly the same thing with negative emotions. When we feel it, we can realize and we can remove our hand, because I am sure that nobody of us would keep having the hand on the hot stove, but we often do it with negative emotions. And don't worry if you have this kind of tendency to think negatively, because I am told it's a biology and it used to serve us in the past. I mean, long time ago, it was key to our survivor to remember the negative things, like, for example, that this flower is poisonous or this animal is dangerous. But now no longer we live in that world, but it's still hardwired in our brains. But I'm not going to go details about this, but I want you to have the action, what you can do. So for all these things you have written, now try to think of at least 3 other positive things which can counter this negative thought. It can be related to the same situation, or it can be anything else you are grateful for in your relationship. Now I hope I remember the examples I mentioned. So the first one was about having meeting at 8 and the husband or partner came late and you felt you were so disrespectful. So what can be the 3 positive things? So for example, number 1, most of the times he really comes on time. Or second one, he is really supportive of your business or the work you are doing, and this is something which not all women experience. Or third one is that he stays with your kids when you have to do some work at night. Or fourth things, you see, I am going even over the three. The fourth thing can be that he came late because he was involved in an accident, and you can be so grateful that he's fine. So let's go to the second example, which was about that you feel annoyed that you always have to organize the important things. So here the positive counter thoughts can be that you have a husband who trusts you to deal with things in your own way, and he gives you this agency to do it. The second positive things is that you don't have over-controlling partner who needs to be involved in everything. The third positive thing can be that you can actually plan the things according to you, and he is not telling you how to do things. And the third example was about the garden, that he promised to do something and he still hasn't done it. So the positive things can be that you have a partner who keeps fulfilling his promises, even if it takes longer than expected. Or you have a partner who helps in the garden, even if you know that he would prefer to go and watch soccer or just to lie in the bed and relax. Or the third positive thing can be that you have this amazing partner and he spends time with you and your children. He doesn't spend evenings out of the home. Once he finishes working, he goes back home. So now, after you've finished all the list of the negative thoughts and added at least 3, but it can be more positive thoughts, like how do you feel now? I guess it can be inspired, happy, laughed, grateful. It can be that you really start to see on paper that you appreciate what you have, and it creates many more positive emotions as compared to the negative thoughts we had in the first place. So if there is one thing which I would like you to remember from this video, it's the thing that you are the one who chooses the negative emotions or the positive emotions. So do you choose to see the good things about your partner, even if there are things which are annoying? And it's normal, like in the relationship, there will be always things which are annoying us, which are irritating us. But the important thing is how we deal with it. And then we don't get stuck in the negative emotion, because that doesn't help you. It doesn't help your partner. It doesn't help anybody. So this is my advice. Try it out and let me know how did it go. And if you are interested to know more about this, I used some thinking from Positive Intelligence, which I use in my programs and in my consultation. So you can check this topic also on my blog. I will put the link under the video. And if you are interested, just ask your questions in the comment. I will be happy to respond. So have a wonderful day and let me know which things you are grateful for the partner you have. Bye.